Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's podcast. Today, we're talking about a man you may not have heard of, but his inventions changed millions of lives. His name is Rune Elmqvist. Rune Elmqvist was both a doctor and an engineer from Sweden, and amazingly, he invented two completely different technologies, the inkjet printer and the implantable cardiac pacemaker. Let's start with how this story begins. In the late 1940s, Rune Elmqvist was working with medical instruments. Doctors needed a better way to record heart signals and brain waves on paper. At that time, machines used metal needles that scratched paper. They were slow and inaccurate. So Elmqvist came up with a new idea. In 1949, he invented a device called the Mingograph. Instead of a needle, it used a tiny jet of ink that sprayed onto paper. The ink was controlled using electricity, allowing smooth and precise lines. This was one of the earliest forms of inkjet technology. At first, it was only used in hospitals and laboratories, but the core idea later became the foundation for modern inkjet printers that we use at home and in offices today. Now let's move to the invention that saved lives. In the 1950s, heart disease was a serious problem. Doctors had pacemakers, but they were large external machines. If the power failed, patients could die. A heart surgeon named Åke Senning asked Elmqvist for help. Together, they decided to do something revolutionary. In 1958, Rune Elmqvist designed the first fully implantable pacemaker, small enough to fit inside the human body. The first patient was Arne Larsson. The first device worked for only a few hours. The second one lasted longer. Over his lifetime, Arne Larsson received many improved pacemakers and lived for more than 40 additional years. This invention changed medical history. Today, millions of people around the world live normal lives because of pacemakers. What makes Rune Elmqvist truly special is this: he didn't invent just one important thing. He invented two technologies that shaped different worlds. One improved healthcare and saved lives. The other transformed printing and communication. He showed us how creativity, science, and engineering can work together to make the world better. So the next time you print a document or hear about someone living with a pacemaker, remember the name Rune Elmqvist, a quiet innovator whose ideas still touch our lives every day. Thank you for listening.